Hi everyone, this is Valeria. I'm a little bit nervous because as you can see, this is my first video in English, and I'm doing this because I wanted to give it a try, because after I upload my permission to dance blog, the blog of the concert in LA, I thankfully I received a lot of views from you, Army, and I noticed that a lot of you doesn't speak Spanish, so I think that it's a good idea to make some videos in English so you can understand what I'm saying, what I'm showing, and everything that I'm talking. So if you like these kind of videos, and if you are interested to keep watching my videos, let me know, because I don't know if this is gonna work or not. As you can see, the English is not my first language, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I can try. I can give it a try. So maybe in some parts Spanish is going to like go out from my mouth, but I'm going to try. So this is my first video in English, and I want to talk about how did I became an army and how I met BTS. So let's start. First of all, I want you to see my shirt. This is Bangtan from Life Goes On Envy, and my shirt, see, it's like the B cover. I bought this yesterday, and I'm recording this on B birthday. So I just went to two events of my city here in Monterrey, and I'm pretty excited. I'm going to upload the photos I take on my Instagram. If you wanna go and follow me on Instagram, this is my Instagram. And that's what I wanted to say. Like I have like these kind of things on my makeup because I just wanted to celebrate this birthday, so that's why I'm in this outfit, and I thought it would be a good idea to record this video now. So okay, I'm going to start with the purpose of this video, and the first thing is how did I become an army. Okay, so of course, years ago, I heard about BTS. I knew they exist, but I didn't know like their songs or who they were, or like I didn't know any about them. I just knew they were Korean Bible, boy band, a Korean boy band, and they were like many of them. I didn't know like they were seven. I just knew that there were many, and I wasn't into that Korean wave, so I just like I never talk bad about them, which I'm very glad that I didn't. I just didn't understand why people like them. So I never heard, I don't remember heard songs about them. Maybe I did, but I don't remember, and I didn't know it was them. But now that I'm an army, I remember that once I was scrolling in Facebook, and I don't know why like I saw a video of Idol, like not the MV. It was, I think it was a presentation of Idol, but it was like just a part. And the thing that I like, it caught my attention. It was the step, or the move where they are like, oh, oh, oh. This is a little bit embarrassing, but like this moment, and like it's very easy, but you know, it's like it's very like sticky, or I don't know how to say it in English, but it's like it really caught my attention. and I was like, oh, this is good. This song is good, but that's it. And I don't remember like the face, but I know the first one that I saw, it was Jin, because Jin is the one that is in front of everyone and singing on this part. I know that now, but at that time, like I didn't notice, like I didn't see Jin, and I didn't notice him. So that's what my first like the first time I saw BTS. And then um I don't remember, well, after, like I heard a lot of times Dynamite, and like on the radio everywhere I heard of Dynamite, and I really love that song, but I just like didn't know the name of the song and the artist that song. And like it was like when I heard that, I was like, I like this song, but I never like ask or Shazam it, like the song. So I just knew that I liked that song, but I never like search about it and never like add it to my playlist. Um, and then I think in Facebook or on the TV, I don't remember like where, but I saw a video where they were talking about BTS, and they mentioned like each name of them, like the artist name, like RMG, Suga, V. And I remember B caught my attention because it's just a V, and my name is Valeria. So I said like, oh, his artist name is like the letter of my name, and that caught my attention. And I just remember V and J-Hope at that moment. And then after, at that moment, like I didn't know like their faces, I didn't know like any about them. And then after I saw the series Itaewon Class. If you haven't seen it, please see that series. It's the best, it's one of the best that I have seen. So I saw that drama, and then I look for the playlist, or yeah, like the playlist of the drama on Spotify, and the song Sweet Night, I saw that it was by B. And when I saw B, I remembered that one of the BTS members, it's called B, and I said, oh, this is one from BTS. and and that's it. And then a friend of mine told me, well, I first I start in K-pop by Blackpink. So yes, I first met Blackpink, and I started to listen Blackpink, and I was like happy about studying Blackpink, but you know, it was like I just listened to their songs, and that's it. And then when my friend knew this, he told me, no, he asked me like, do you like BTS? And I said, not really. Like, I don't know them, and no, and I'm not into them, and I'm not really interested. I don't know why, like they didn't caught my attention before. And he told me, I really like one song about them, and he showed me Dynamite, and I saw, and I thought, oh, that song, I really loved it, and I didn't know it was BTS. And I say, okay, interesting. And then I decided to give it a try to BTS. So one day I was bored in my house, and I started to watch the video, the MV of Dynamite, and it really got my attention. Like, it was really good. And then, okay, this is very good. And then I start to saw another one and another one and another one, and then I realized that I have watched almost every video of them, and then I thought, okay, they are very good, their songs are very good, their MVs are very good, but why they have a fandom that big? Because I already knew like armies were like how can I say it, like they have a stereotype of army, like they are very toxic, and I knew that already, and I said like why, like why they are like so protective over them, and I want to know why, like they love them very much, because okay, they are good, but what else? And then I start like to search things about them, and I start to like to understand the meaning of their songs, the message they give in their songs, and I start to get into everything that involves to be an army, and I really understand like okay, they are very good, and then like with the time, like I started to see more material about them when they were younger, before they debut, during the process they had in their career, everything. So I really understood why they are very famous, very big, and they have this fandom, like they like we want to protect them at every for any reason, and finally I understood, and while I was like trying to understand, I really became an army. Like I start to follow them on every account. I start to, you know, you're an official army when you download Weavers with a Weaver shop. You start to downloading every app they have to contact with them. So yeah, and that's how I made BTS. And then I have my notes here to know what I'm going to say after. And who I noticed first. Um, Before I knew them, the one that caught my attention, it was Namjoon. And when I start to like to watching their MVs, I like the first MV that I saw, it was Dynamite, and the first one that I could like identify, it was Jin. It was Jin because I don't know, in Dynamite, especially in in that MV, he does a lot this like this look with the eyes like that, and when I was trying to pay attention to their faces, I couldn't like identify them, or I was trying to notice something unique or different about about each of them. And the first one that I could like identify, it was Jean, because of the eyes. I don't know how to explain it, but after I saw Dynamite, on the next MVs I start watching, the first one that I could like recognize, it was Jean. But my bias, it wasn't Jean first, it was B, because I think that it was because it's the first one that I identify by their name, because it was B, like my name, Valeria, and B is very handsome. Like after I could some people are going to kill me, but at the beginning I couldn't identify like the difference between Jungkook and V. It was very hard for me, like they were almost alike, they were very pretty the same, and it was I had a hard time on my baby army's days to identify who was V and who was Jungkook. But when I could identify them, my first bias was V, because he's very handsome. But then I started to watch the Run BTS videos, and after this, Jin became my bias, because I really like um, the character, or yeah, the personality of Jin, because he's very like, especially in Run BTS, he just wants to have fun, and he doesn't worry about winning, and he always say he's not good at some or a lot of things, but he always wins Run BTS. So like, this shows that he's very smart, and he's very like, um I don't remember the word in English, but he's very good at a lot of things, and he doesn't know. um and that's why Jin became my bias, and because of course early 30s. So yeah, mm, now my bias is still Jin. My bias breaker, I didn't have bias breaker before, because I like, of course, Jin was my favorite, but I just love them all. I just could say like, oh, and this one too. I don't know. Like, I couldn't pick one bias breaker, but after watching Bon Voyage, the four of them, I realized Jimin is my bias breaker, because he's so sweet, so sweet. Before, I didn't understand why Jimin was one of the most popular, like, among them, because of course he's very handsome, but I thought, what else? But I really know why, because he's very sweet. I think like he's a very caring person. He like always gives a lot of love and support, and I don't know, he's like the kindest person that I can see. I don't know him, but I just feel like I know him. um like, a lot of my days I need to have breakfast and have my dinner alone, and I don't like to eat alone, so I just like, uh, put or watch a old V Live of Jimin, and I really feel that I'm talking with him, and that someone is listening to me, even if I'm not talking. Like, he's just like I'm having a conversation with a friend. So I don't know. I can't explain, but I really love Jimin. About like, his personality is very sweet, and I love him, and this is why he's my bias breaker. And the last one point I wrote, why BTS is now so important for me, and why do I think they have millions of fans and influence. This is the most important thing that I want to talk about, because I think like they always showing something good about them, even if they are sharing they didn't have a good time at some moment, or I don't know, they always have a message, like, in their stories. Like, you can feel and you can know like they are humans too. They like, they are very successful, but they feel pain, they feel shame, they feel anger, they feel everything as a human being, as us. So like, a lot of their songs share their thoughts, their their experience, and like, you can connect with them. And I love how a lot of their songs are also like comfort songs. You know, when before I met BTS, when I was sad, I used to listen to music to be sadder. So now that I know BTS and I'm sad, I just have to I just listen to songs that feels like a hug for me. Like I feel like someone is hugging me and saying me everything is going to be okay. It's hard to explain, but maybe if you are watching this, it's because you like BTS also. So you can understand why what I'm saying. Like songs like Magic Shop, 0 o'clock, 0 o'clock. Always when I'm sad and I listen to 0 o'clock, I cry. But I'm not. I don't cry because I'm feeling sadder. I just cry because I know everything is going to be okay and this is just a bad moment. And this is why I love their songs, because I have never knew an artist and or I didn't knew about songs that made me feel better when I'm in my lowest point. Like I'm very grateful like they have this power in me to change my mood for good. Even when I'm happy, like all of their songs are good when you are happy, but like everything goes from Mono, Magic Shop, 0 o'clock, Microcosmos, um, We Are Bulletproof, the Eternal, Promise, any song, Epiphany. I don't know, like those songs have a very important place in my heart, and this is why I think they have such an influence, a positive influence. And you can know when you meet another armies that armies are very caring people and very loving people, and they are like they change people for good, and I'm very proud to call myself an army, and I'm very happy to be part of this, because every army that I have the opportunity to meet, they just amazing persons, and I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to meet and to know these kind of people by them. And one thing that I know that anyone does this, any artist does this, like apart from K-pop, is like the communication they have with their fans. Like they they really are considering with their fans, like how they talk to us, how they interact with us. Like Ty, like he went to their events in Korea, like he takes his free time to go and visit these kind of things. When they start talking on Weavers with us, Jimin, when someone says like they are sad or they have a bad day, and Jimin just answered like, you did great, you did an amazing job, tomorrow is going to be great. These kind of things, sometimes in your day you just need to listen these words, and anyone say this to you, and the fact that sometimes maybe Jimin or B or any of the members reply this to you, I think these kind of people have like a very change in their life just for that message, that maybe for them took seconds, so for that person's it will be like the best day of their lives, and they definitely change their mood and help that person. and that's why I really love them, and I'm very grateful to become an army. Of course, I would love to be there since the beginning, since 2013, and now I think back and I say, what the hell I was doing at that time? What did I just did all of these 7 years without BTS? But now I'm here and I am enjoying, and I'm very grateful that I'm I'm having the opportunity to meet an amazing people for them, that I having a lot of experiences for them, and and that I having a good time, and I'm really changing my mindset. I changed, or not changed, I found my taste on music, my taste on clothes. I'm founding my real personality. I'm founding a lot of myself that I didn't know before. So yeah, I could say like it's thanks to BTS, because like I know they don't care. Of course they care, but they don't care. Like they are just themselves, and I'm just trying to do the same, to wear what I want, to wear what I like, to not think what others are going to think about me, and all this kind of stuff. So I know I'm getting the confidence, um, to be myself thanks by them, and yeah, that's what I wanted to say, and to share why at my 23 years old I'm such a fan of BTS. And yeah, it's because they just changed my life for better, and I know it will be like that for the next years. And if you want to share your story, that how you made BTS and how you became an army, just write in the comments. If you like to saw this video in English and you speak English as well, just let me know. If you would like to keep me uploading my videos in Spanish, let me know too. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, that's all for today. Bye.